These abandoned style AI videos are going crazy on Instagram and Shorts right now. There's one account I found that jumped to more than 210K followers in just a few weeks after starting to share these types of reels, and their videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views, some even passing 1 million. The reason these videos work so well is simple. They look like real found footage. They don't feel like clean AI. They feel like someone discovered something strange in an abandoned place. And that moment where people stop and think, wait, is this real? Is what makes them stay and watch. So I wanted to test this format myself, but instead of random characters, I decided to do it with Hunter x Hunter, like the characters were forgotten props sitting in an abandoned building. First thing I do is go to Higgsfield because I want a cinematic frame and realistic lighting for my images. From there, I start creating my base images using Nano Banana Pro. I choose the 9:16 aspect ratio because this is going straight to shorts and reels, and I don't want black bars ruining my cinematic masterpiece, you know. Then I paste my prompt for gone, click generate, and honestly, the result already looks like something you'd find in a dusty museum storage room. Spiky hair, stiff fabric, dust everywhere. It's already giving creepy vibes, which is exactly what we want. So I save that, and I repeat the same process for Killua, Hisoka, Kurapika, Meruem, and Komugi together. Krollo, Netero, Biscuit, Hanzo, Neferpitu. Basically, I'm building a whole abandoned Hunter x Hunter exhibition at this point. What's important here is consistency. I keep the same style in all prompts. Dusty, abandoned, flash photography, found footage look. That way, when I put all the shots together later, it feels like everything was discovered in the same place. Not like I mixed 10 different AI styles in one video, because that's where the illusion breaks and people instantly know it's ick. Nano Banana Pro is actually really good with textures, so you can see fabric fibers, cracked paint, dusty skin, all those little details that sell the realism. Now that all the images are ready, it's time to turn them into actual video because static images don't really perform that well on shorts. So inside Higgsfield, I switch to image to video and choose Kling 2.6. I upload my first image, and this part is super important. In the prompt, I don't describe the character, I describe the camera. So things like slow zoom, slight handheld movement, flashlight beam moving across the face, dust particles in the air. Basically, I'm telling the AI how the person filming is moving, not how the character is moving, because we want them to stay completely still, like real props. I choose the duration, click generate, and now the image suddenly feels like someone actually recorded it inside a dark room. Then I do the same thing again with different camera movements, sometimes a side pan, sometimes a slow push-in, sometimes just a shaky flashlight shot, and I repeat this for all the characters. At the end, I don't just have images anymore. I have a bunch of short cinematic clips that already feel like part of a documentary or something you'd see in a creepy TikTok at 3 a.m. After that, I moved to editing because this is where you can really upgrade the whole thing. I open CapCut, drop all the clips on the timeline, and first thing I do is make everything look less perfect. I lower the temperature a bit, add a small green or magenta tint, crush the shadows slightly, and add a vignette around the edges so it feels more like phone footage and less like a movie trailer. Then I add a very light fog or dust overlay, nothing crazy, just enough to give some depth. And sometimes I add a little extra camera shake so it feels more handheld and more uncomfortable to watch in a good way. I also pay attention to the pacing. I don't stay too long on one character. I let the flashlight reveal the face, then I cut to the next one. So the viewer always feels like something new is coming. And of course, I add a slowed, emotional background sound because creepy visuals with sad music always hit harder. That's just internet science at this point. And that's literally the whole workflow. Found footage style images with Nano Banana Pro, cinematic animation with Kling, and final dirty editing in CapCut to sell the realism. Nothing crazy complicated, just smart use of tools and a clear visual idea. So now I really want to know what you think about this Hunter x Hunter version. Does it actually feel like real abandoned footage, or does it still feel like AI to you? If you want all the exact prompts I used, just comment prompt and I'll share them. And if you want more tutorials and experiments like this, join my Telegram channel because I drop a lot of stuff there that doesn't always make it to YouTube. That's all for this video. I hope it gives you some ideas to try this format yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.